My name is Chenai and I am an art therapist and one of the directors of Rainbow Muse Clinic. So my art activity today is going to be all about feeling good, focusing on yourself, your mental health and your well-being. So our end product doesn't actually matter. We're just going to focus on the process of being kind and gentle with ourselves. So though I'm going to move through things in a sort of quick fashion in the nature of this being QuickArts, I really invite you to take your time and take it really slow. You might want to play some beautiful music, light a candle, burn some incense, just to create a really calming, soothing environment and just kind of see what happens. So what we're going to make today, I'm going to give a few options because I know people have different things at home, and you can also just take the concept and make up your own option. So what we're going to focus on is positive affirmations or positive self-talk or just some kind, gentle words to ourselves. So that can come in the form of, I've just got a jar here. You can make a little jar and fill it up with the things that you need to hear. Here's one I prepared earlier. This is a collage, and it's got some beautiful kind of little affirmations written already, like a reminder to breathe deeply, I deserve rest, and some kind of imagery so you can collage. So I've got a photo of myself. If you have one, you can put one of those at the center of your sort of collage. You can draw it, you can create symbols representing you, just whatever kind of works for you. You can sort of grab your magazine. So mine is all about clean energy, so it might be a little bit tricky finding things. But even the different bits like this, where there's just plain blue paper, I'm like, I could make a pretty cute shape to write one of my affirmations on. And you might also find some interesting sort of kind and gentle words to add to your picture. There's a headline here that says, things will get worse before they get better. It's not quite an affirmation, but for when you're having a really bad day, that might be something you might want to pop on a collage to remind yourself how temporary different feelings and situations actually can be. And just as you flip through and create, think about the kinds of messages that would be helpful for yourself to hear. So we now sort of have the beginnings of our jar as well as our collage, and now comes the best part, which is thinking up and writing the affirmations to go on and inside it. I recommend, popping onto YouTube and just listening to an affirmation recording. You can look some up online or just think up things that would be helpful to remind yourself and remember. So mine might be things like even just one word in bold. Rest! Exclamation mark. It can actually be that simple. And again, they don't have to be words. They can be things that represent it. Like if you want to spend more time in nature, you might want to draw a tree or a flower. If you want to focus on kindness or being more mindful, that might be what you write. So be kind to yourself. That's always a good one to remember. So here we have our two sort of completed versions of our affirmation artwork. We've got the collage. I got rid of my little magazine clipping and just wrote all my own affirmations. Things like I am love, and some of the ones from earlier like rest and you deserve care. Just reminders to breathe deeply and treat myself with kindness. Be slow like a little snail. And I used a lot of tape rather than glue, so it's quite kind of three-dimensional, which is lots and lots of fun. So that's my first little artwork. And then I've also got the jar, and it's full of a bunch of other little affirmations. So each day you can just pick one out, like you are enough, or whatever things you choose to fill it up with. Yeah. So we've got our little love jar and our affirmation collage.